Hey, good morning, everyone. It is September 12th, and this makes day 90 here, riding my cheap bicycle through Malaysia, but this time taking a little time. I found a great spot to camp last night. I know you only probably saw it through the red light, so I'm kind of giving you a look around with the environments like. If you notice, there's not a lot of heavy growth, but if you get just a little farther back in that way, not that far, the growth starts to fill in really heavy. So I kind of lucked out. You can see maybe a glimpse of the road there. That's the lighter part right there that runs right across there. That's the road. So I'm actually very close to the road. It's just, it is not a busy road by any means. But if you look at the satellite maps, look in the description of this video. You'll see it says read my Google Maps journal. Open that up and it'll show the exact location that I actually camped. And you see there's really nothing much around here. I'm only about 300 meters from the 300 meters from the beach, and there's a campground over there. I'm sleeping on the outside of the campground, obviously. That way I don't have to pay. And it rained a little last night, so I ended up putting my hex fly up, which if you guys do a comparison from my last one I was using, that's a lot more material. Look, I can even fit my bicycle underneath, and it more or less fits underneath with all my gear and stuff safely kind of strung around, where you can't string it out using the other rain fly just because it is so small. But it is still sprinkling a little. It's 140 right now. And supposedly this weekend, so I'm assuming today and tomorrow and maybe Sunday, there's supposed to be, I think, a lantern festival. That's what I must have seen yesterday that they were setting up for. So I decided I'll go ahead and hang out here. I'm 3 kilometers from Cherating, so I'm north of Cherating. Well, technically I'm still in Cherating, but of like the downtown area where the festival is probably going to be going on. So I'm only 3 kilometers from that. But if it's a lantern festival, I'm figuring it's going to be in the evening. That's when the lanterns are going to be there. So I'm not in a big hurry to leave camp. Plus, I'm kind of watching this weather. It's been sprinkling all day this morning, and it's just right there. You know what I'm saying? It's right on the edge. Like it wants to actually start not raining, but sprinkling. So I'm kind of taking advantage that I have a beautiful little camp location here. I have enough water for now. I'll pick up some water on the way back. But I'm probably just going to leave my tent up, my hammock up, and just step a little bit farther back so you can see how quickly it just blends into the environment. I'll keep right on it. And you see, right now we're about halfway to the road, and it is pretty well covered up itself into, it's already blended into the surroundings. So, and I'm still halfway to I'm only halfway to the road. So I definitely got my, here's the road right over here. So I definitely got my privacy back here. There's another car right over there. Possibly doing the same thing. Just hanging out. I noticed remnants of little like campfires and stuff out here, so I'm assuming I'm not the only one here camping, but people also just pull over to the side of the road to get rest. You know what I'm saying? Take a nap or something. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's the whole thing. I just want to jump on before it got too late and give a look at what my camp is, you know. There it is in all its glory. And yeah, and hopefully, if the weather permits, we'll do the Lantern Festival later this evening. All right, guys. See you then. Well, it's 4 o'clock right now. I'm getting out I got to get out and do something, move around a bit. So I decided to explore my surroundings a little. I'm heading to the, what is it? The Willow Tree campground and the beach down here. So I'm only like 300 yards or so from the beach. And I just hopped on my bicycle. So it's not like I've been pedaling for a long time and I can already see the beach. Yeah, this is easily walking distance. But I got a bicycle, so. And those dogs seem to be friendly around me. Huh. Okay, we made it to the beach. And campsites and stuff, I think. Bungalows. I think this is the campsite that I actually just pulled into. Yeah, I can see tents up here. So, it's nice here though. It looks a little high though. Let me go look at the beach. Looks like we're quite a ways off the ground here. Oh, no, don't fall over. It's that kickstand. It's not too bad. It is high. I mean, it's sitting up, elevated a bit, which is good. That means high tide's not going to do anything. And I just realized I got to go back, guys. I left my wallet over there, back at my camp. So head over, get my wallet, and then come back out and explore again. Well, since I had to come all the way back, that's the way I went, was down that way. I'll go this way. It's supposed to circle back and meet the other one. So I'll just be doing the loop clockwise instead of counterclockwise. I mean, it could dead end. This is Google, of course. Yeah, Google was wrong. It doesn't actually swing around and connect. It actually ends right here at what's called a Cherating Beach House Estates. And then it just kind of goes off into sandy fields, like where I'm at, what I'm on. There's like a little bit of a sand road right there, or a sandy road, but nothing established too well. And if you look at the, hang on 1 minute, I'll kind of show you. Can you pick that up? Anyway, that's just a big old field right here. So far it looks like I'm in the best location, but I don't think this actually, because that community is all gated in, unless I run into like a sandy road or something on the other side of all this that goes back to the campground, it might only have one entrance, so I'll find out. Ooh. Trying to do it with one hand. Okay, now I need two hands, guys. Ooh. Set up a hammock right there. Yeah, this is all just cow pasture back there. I went by one of the guys with his cow. All his cows. Let's get out a little farther. Wow, this is a large beach. Okay, I want to go back and check out the campground. Just look at it, make a pass through there, and then maybe I'll go down to take the 3 kilometers to town and get something to eat or something. And drop off my garbage. Well, I almost forgot that I smell like hell. I forgot I have a whole beach right here to myself. You know, I'm only the one here. And I'm taking off thinking, okay, next is next, you know, go, go, go. And I need to just slow down and relax. You know, I was like, hey, you haven't jumped. The water's right here. Jump in the water, clean up. You know, the salt water's probably good for my skin, you know. It's definitely going to get rid of some of that smell. But yeah, no, I was like, so take advantage of it. I jumped in, rinsed out my clothing. Yeah, I know it's salt water, but that's all right. You still get rid of the smell. And salt has a cleaning agent to it. You know, it might make my clothing stiff, but at least they won't smell as bad. Kind of like that salt rock deodorant I got. So same concept, right? It's just sea salt. But anyway, guys, yeah, I just realized when jumping on my bicycle, I'm like, hey, you need to slow down. Well, actually, after I got out of the water, that's when I realized I need to slow down and enjoy these moments. You know, come way out here to excluded beach and go, yep, no one's out here, turn around and go right back. It's kind of ridiculous, you know. So, yeah, so I'm all cleaned up. Yeah, I got to remember to start doing that. I guess it's the fact is if I've spent so much time doing the hotels and the hostels that I'm getting used to, well, if there's not a shower there, you know, if there's not a shower available, how am I going to clean up? Well, the same way I've always done it. Bodies of water, like the sea, the ocean, or just buy a 90-cent bottle of water, you know. 90, was it 90? Yeah, 90-cent rink at 90 cents over at the 99 Speedway. So, I mean, that's nothing. That's 25 cents. 2 of those will get you cleaned up. All right, guys. Well, that was nice. I'm clean. Mission accomplished. And this is a beautiful beach here. Take a look around. And this is on the very farther northern part of the beach. the campground and everything, and Cherating is all down there. So there's obviously something right there. I can see a building, but I don't know what it is. Hi guys, beautiful beach. And you can kind of see where I'm at with that big blue dot. That's just basically, this is a big open field with absolutely, I mean, it actually looks like a golf course to me, but doesn't it? So I decided, yeah, keep going up north a little farther. Seems like the building I'm looking at way back there is just apartment buildings of some type. At least that's what Google Maps says it is. So, I mean, so I'm assuming this is all legitimate camping area. You know what I'm saying? Like I could, if I want to pack in some water and all that stuff, because it's a little bit out here, so I'd have to bring in my food for the night and all that stuff. Basically, I just need to bring in water. That's my main concern. Yeah, you could come out here. So I think it just looks like the grass is it is well manicured. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see over there where it's not well manicured. So why is someone actually coming out here and mowing it all down? That's what it looks like. So, I mean, I guess the cows could be doing it. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see where the grass gets on the outer side, gets a little longer, bushier, and this is all just nice and short. So, just exploring, guys. Seeing what's out here. And this is where I think we hit the jungle, or the overgrowth. Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little bushy. Okay, that's it. It looks like it's trail over there. Yeah, it is a trail, or an overgrown trail, but definitely was a trail. Kind of weaves through the jungle here. It's definitely a trail though. Kind of see where it goes. I'm curious. Yeah, the trail shoots off that way and shoots off this way. Looks like there was a fence here at one time. See? Cows trampled it over. Yeah. Yeah, you see, fence. Not even that old of one. And what are these? Are these the ones they use for power poles? Or, I don't know, PVC piping on the inside? Maybe sewage, I don't know. Sorry, I gotta keep my eye on the screen every once in a while. Curious what this is. And there's the apartments over there. I'm pretty well to the apartments now. See them right there. Okay. So this is where I turn around and go back. Curiosity has been satisfied. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back. Yeah, I'm surprised how well maintained the cows can keep these fields. Really does look like a golf course. But I could see the tracks, the scooter tracks of the guy that I passed on. He had a scooter and he was moving his cows around and with the scooter. So yeah, he's kind of. So this is all grazing. This is all pasture out here. Man, it's beautiful though. It really is. And on that trail, I actually have followed. I'm pretty sure that was his scooter tracks that went through there because he's the only one I've seen out here. So, not saying he's the only one that's been out here. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying. My guess is that he brings his cows out here all the time. Because I think Malaysia has free grazing laws. I don't think they have. I don't think they're like the United States where you have to be on your property to have your cows graze. I think you can just basically take your cows out anywhere. But I don't know. I had to Google it. So someone wants to know what the probably Matt was mentioning in the comments to see the inside of some more of the stores around here. So this is actually the local store here in Cherating, and it's got a little everything that you might need. Do you mind if I videotape a little? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is one of the local stores here, and if you need anything, you just kind of drop in and pick up everything. They got decent prices on everything, and of course they got my plus 100, of course. But they also have like some of the clothing here too. So if you want to do more of the touristy things and look at the trinkets and the knickknacks and all that, they also got that. And like I said, this is the one I've been going to. So there you go, Matt. The inside of one of the grocery stores here. Last thought, I was like, oh, I better do that for Matt. And I think I'll pick up something to snack on. Okay, everybody. This is the owner.
Yeah. Part Dane. I'm Part Dane.
His name's Den, and I just wanted to make sure I had his permission to get him on the camera here.
I have a souvenir shop, and
and the grocery.
Yeah.
And how long have you owned it?
Oh, it's about 20 years.
20 years. So you've lived here.
I'm born here.
Born here.
Yeah. I'm local here.
So do you still have your family and stuff here?
Yeah.
And you're married and have yours?
Six sons.
Oh well, he's taken.
Yeah.
But
Drop by.
But I want to get Den on. He's a very nice guy. And if you're here, his shop's, well, I mean, you can't miss it. But yeah, just you'll see the paintings on the side of the buildings that I just recorded. You'll know that's Den's shop here. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, thank you.
so much. Well, I'm stopping to get something to eat here. This was a recommendation from Den. I asked him which restaurant should I come to, and he said come down to this one. Thank you so much. Um, sorry about that. Let me get the name of the place so you guys can know which one it is. I'll also drop the name of it down below in writing. Nabil Cafe. So, yeah, so it was a recommendation. I asked him about the lantern celebration. He says, no, that's not till tomorrow. So, that's all right. I'll stick around for it. Maybe an extra night then just to do the lantern festival. But for tonight, it's all about just filling up and getting back probably over to my tent because it looks like it might rain on me. But yeah. So this is actually which side of town this one's on. You know that we're looking roundabout? It's just past that from town. It's actually down this road is where that abandoned structure was yesterday. The which one? The one that was by the river, and that I thought might have been like a boat dock for river tours or whatever. Yeah, so it's this side of town. Anyway, very good prices. That's why I wanted to show you the prices are really good, like 6 ringgits for a meal and stuff. I don't care if they're small meals for 6 ringgits. That's really cheap. So I ordered 2 things: fried vegetables and pepper beef with rice. So, and I got a tea, which was 3 ringgit. So yeah, I'll take a picture of the menu and put it up. All right, it has arrived. So here's my mixed vegetables, which I think was it 6 ringgit, and this was the beef with black pepper sauce and rice, and my tea with cream and sugar. So let's dig into this. If I don't burn my mouth. I have a feeling I will. Yeah, that's really good. That is really good. Vegetables. Yeah, excellent recommendation. All right, guys, I'm gonna enjoy my meal. So this is the restaurant. I can't get used to just monkeys everywhere. It's so cool. Never growing up around monkeys. It's just I get a kick out of seeing so many just around everywhere. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. But anyway, yeah, this is the restaurant, guys, and looking at the clouds up in the sky, I'll probably be heading back. It's about, I think it's about. Anyway, that's the restaurant right there, guys. It's about 6:40 right now, and I better think about heading back. There was a big enough shoulder. I was mistaken about that. I could go home in the dark, plenty safe, especially around here, and get it off my ugly face, and so you can see the town a little. And I'll just stick around for tomorrow. You know, it's like here's the roundabout we were talking about. So anyway, I'll stick around for tomorrow and see the Lantern Festival. Like I said, today's Friday, and so technically it's not the weekend. So yeah, so I'm going to go home and kick up my feet and do a little editing. And we're coming up to the end. Down that road right there is the north side of Club Med. Let's make a quick trip down. It's not that far. I haven't gone down here yet. Straight on that road back there was actually my place. And monkeys. I have not been on this side. I just know this is the only access to the beach on the north side of Club Med. And then they have their entrance up here. Oh, I just come down, turn around, and head back. So far so good. No rain though. I mean, except for the sprinkling this morning. Nothing heavy. Okay, that's the north side of Club Med right there. And yeah, you can see security. And I thought there would be like access to the beach over here. I'm not sure if there is. I mean, outside of this. It looks like a security patrol car, but anyway. So something's getting built right there. Or Club Med right here with the security at the entrance. This is taxi. It's not security, it's just taxi. Oh yeah, it is. It's a public beach access. Cool. And little Kiki. Hey. Hello. Oh yeah, this is nice here. So yeah, even though there's a big wall right here, so now we know. Someone left that in the comments. You want to know how close to the beach they can own? Well, that wall was probably an indicative of where they can actually own on the property line. So that's Club Med right here. And you can just walk down the beach right here. And actually, that would be the campground over there. Okay. And I'm actually off over that way in the bushes, but that's the campground, I think, down this way. A little farther down. Alright guys, that was it basically. I want to come down and check this out. I'm not going to ramble on for too long. At 2.5 minutes, not that bad. But so like at the campground, I could have turned right, and that probably would have taken me right up into, hang on. So I could have turned right into the more public area at the campground, which would have probably taken me right into here. So maybe I'll check that out tomorrow too, since it's so close. But this is a nice little beach here. Not much parking, but definitely beautiful. I mean, but you have to share it with the rich people. Okay guys, I'm going. I'm gonna get back. Have to walk it a little. Okay, I remember actually reading this on the map. Not knowing what this, it's a turtle sanctuary here. So that's probably what that building is. Has to do something with the turtle sanctuary. I mean, this whole area on the beach is all turtle sanctuary. So, yeah. So I'm almost positive this building has something to do with it. At least that's what Google Maps says. So, anyway, I just wanted to add that in. So there's a lot of restrictions on probably this beach, like obviously anything that interferes with the actual turtles coming ashore and laying their eggs and all that stuff. Let me just double check real quick on the map to make sure it is an actual sanctuary. Yeah, and I also actually on the other side, I think that might be a continuation. Like I said, since I can't really see into the what this is, I don't quite know. So